Welcome to the Career Cafe podcast. I'm Edward. And today I will be interviewing someone from one of the amazing nonprofit organizations here in the high desert. Please welcome from Family Assistance Program, Matthew Pachona.
Hello, Edward.
Good, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Have a seat. Thank you for coming and joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having
Really
me.
a pleasure. So, without further ado, I got a couple questions for you.
All right, let's do it.
So, first off, you start with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Matthew Pachoni, Family Assistance Program, Community Advocate and Coordinator. Our program has been around for over 30 years, serving the high desert, spanning a little bit to down the hill. We have services for a variety of things: at-risk youth, homelessness, and some of the more tougher things, the domestic violence and human trafficking. So we're out there in the community trying to do a lot to make impacts and changes out there, and working with the school and different partners around the communities to make it happen.
That's a long time, 30 years.
Yeah,
You guys are doing great stuff.
I've only been not nearly that long.
All right. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about your organization and that you work for?
Well, like I was saying, different parts. We have one of the ways we're growing the most is through the FAM Spot. It's our youth areas community center where we have seen a lot of positive impact from FAM Spot. I saw a stat newsletter the other day that said that we've been able to take 4 out of 10 homeless kids and house them.
That's impressive.
Yeah, thank you. It is, and it's glad to be a part of an organization that has that kind of impact. And it would be great to see it be 10 out of 10 kids, but even that, with the limited resources that are out there, we're really happy with that. FAM Spot has logged over 1,000 hours of community service, so that's been nice to see. Some of it's been the kids that need it from court ordered, and some of it's from kids who want it for honors classes or just for college or different things.
Yeah.
So it serves both sides out there.
That's good. It's a great cause. So what service does your organization provide for the community?
So we've got community center, the biggest thing that we help with the community. So we help the homeless there for one.
Mm-hmm.
We have clothes that they can have every day from our shelves. Every Wednesday we give hygiene bags and actual clothing size. Like they can fill out a paper and say this is the size of stuff I want, instead of just taking it randomly from the shelves.
Yeah.
And that is nice to see, to have these people that don't have a place to go, especially in the rain, to see them have a place to come in, stop, talk to somebody, being able to maybe try to give a little bit of hope to some of those people. I had a guy tell me the other day who was 38 that he's discouraged that the older he gets, he doesn't think he'll be able to get his GED. And you have an opportunity to kind of inspire this person, talk to them, pump them up a little bit when no one else out there is going to. So it's those little things that we get to do, from just talking to someone who's homeless at the community center to, Hope House and Open Door, who deal with the domestic violence and the human trafficking, the much heavier stuff. And, much respect to those parts of the program because they're dealing with stuff that's, not easy to deal with and it's tough to see. And so everything from the little things to the big things, like I said, from FAM Spot helping the youth to the community center, helping the homeless, to the human trafficking. And of course, we're always out there partnering with the other organizations to help them with what they do as well. So we have our hands in a lot of different areas, and we're trying to, get more volunteers and keep the program growing, making more of an impact, more and more.
Sounds like you guys are making a great impact. So, what is your position there, and what are your responsibilities?
Okay, so I'm the community advocate coordinator, and part of what I do is come to schools here, talk about the program as we are today, visit schools and talk to them about different topics, as I was here recently the other day as well. That's one of my biggest things, is going out there, talking to kids, interacting a lot with the youth. I'm a big advocate of the youth. That's the next generation coming up, and we're going to be working with you guys. So everybody needs to work together, and I have a saying I like to say that we're in this together. So we're all able to help each other. So as a community advocate, I try to get that kind of mindset out there when I can, going to the schools. So going to schools, presenting is a lot of what I do. I organize our Taco Tuesday event, our monthly fundraiser that we do the first Tuesday of each month, and that helps the organization get donations, help keep all these different parts of the program working and being able to be there for people. But it's great. We just had the last one here in December for the year. Our sponsor, we had Century 21 helped us pack the place out, Century 21 Apple Valley. And we had a great turnout. We also, in December, helped Don Teresa Foundation and Santa sleigh. So we had a large support come out and help this December. So a lot of families who are less fortunate are gonna get some gifts and have a nice holiday to enjoy. So I help organize that, and then I do a lot with donations coming in, which is nice, to be able to kind of help see that where that stuff is going, and it's nice. So I've got a lot of different things I do, and I enjoy all of them.
It sounds like a great job.
yeah,
I love to organize
fun,
a Taco Tuesday. Did you need any formal training for your position?
Yes and no. It's kind of interesting because my relationship with Family Assistance Program was kind of unique, I feel. I've actually been doing stand-up comedy for a while. And back in 2013, I randomly reached out to the program. I always had a desire to put on a benefit show with my comedy at some point for women, children, families less fortunate, which is something that was always on my agenda. Then unfortunately that year I had a friend pass away. We had a great benefit for him afterwards, and I saw how successful that was. And I said, let's do this now. Let's make this happen this holiday. And I reached out randomly. I just went on the internet, Googled who's out there, domestic violence and shelters, and found Family Assistance Program. Wrote them a random email and said, this is what I'd like to do. And from there, it built a relationship where we do that show every year. And I've been able to build a great relationship with a lot of the people who are still there to this day, which speaks volumes of their passion for what they do and how committed they are. And then last year, I also have, with the public speaking background, I do wellness coaching. It's always been a love of mine. So I started doing that for the program last year. They brought me in. I did about 6 of them for the program, some workshops. And from there, the relationship grew more. And then they had a position like this kind of open up. And fortunately, it just kind of aligned. And so there was training throughout the years in other ways, but not directly related to this. But the public speaking that I was doing before, working with the program, that eventually led the way. So now getting a little training here and there for the things I need to know more, but it was definitely a unique way how it all began.
Yeah, that's very unique. You're going to have to tell me a joke sometime.
Yeah. You already said the best one today was Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. So, what do you guys like best about your job?
Is the helping people, the helping the community. It's we've all got to make a living. When you got bills to pay and all that. But it's nice to be able to make your living helping other people.
Yeah.
Making it's a rewarding. Like I said, whether it's a kid telling you, "Hey, thanks for talking to me. I needed that advice." The homeless guy. I had a homeless gentleman the other day lose his CDs. He was showing me how he loved his CDs and this and that. And then someone found him out in the alley and just happened to hand them to me. And I've been looking for him to pop back in for like 3 days. And finally yesterday he did. I'm like, "Hey, I have your CDs, man." Oh, he was so excited. And I that was what I wanted to see on his face when I gave him back his CDs. Just that, I know that was one of the few things he really has.
Yeah.
So when you can help these people and show them that this is one of the best, at least where I'm at, stationed out of the community center, is you have people there who are homeless, and a lot of people have outcasted them society, and you got a chance to make these people feel like people, with respect and
show them how someone cares.
Exactly, and that might inspire them to do something, or maybe motivate them a little bit, or just make them feel good for that little bit that someone's treating them with that respect that maybe a lot of people won't. So there's a lot of different ways we get to see it in the program. When I've been out speaking and I get feedback or the wellness coaching. Like last year when I did the wellness coaching for them, and they told me all the different ways that have benefited them, their kids and this and that. When you help people, it makes you feel good. And I know that there was a sock drive that went on here, and everybody enjoyed it. It feels good to give.
It really does.
Yeah, and it gets kind of contagious. So that's what we enjoy the best about our job. Everybody's there for a reason, and that's what I was saying. Like going back to when I first met them all about 5 years ago in 2013, is to see a lot of them still there. Again, that's how committed and passionate and serious they are about it.
To have that drive to keep
yeah,
helping.
Yeah, it's genuine. They're all authentic people who really want to make a difference. That's the best part, definitely.
So if you could have any job in the world, what would it be and why?
Any job in the world, I would still say astronaut. That would I would be able to look at the Earth, but that's not going to happen. I don't even think I meet the height requirement for that. I think I'd be like 6 foot, so I never even had hope at all for that.
Maybe get some extended boots.
Yeah, some little SketchUp.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know how long that'll go through the process, though. I'm going to probably catch that pretty quick there. But you know what? It's hard to say what the perfect job is, but I'm about to be 35 soon, and I feel like I'm finally with this position and doing something I meant to do. It's finding the perfect job is always probably going to be elusive, but finding something that's really meant for you and that you can really make an impact in your own way. And I feel like I'm doing that now finally with this organization, going to be able to talk to students or put the word out for the program. Especially after 10 years of doing public speaking, I wouldn't be able to do it without that. So to see all that I put into come back and be able to do something like this, I feel like this is as close to about perfect as you're going to get. I definitely love what I'm doing. I have a chance to make an impact, and I realize there's a lot of people who would love to be in my position. So I definitely feel like I'm doing something I'm fit for. So
That's great, man.
thank you.
So, do you feel your job has changed who you are as a person?
No, I don't. Family assistance program, I haven't been with them a long time, but I think even as I do go along over the years with them, it won't change me. If anything, I'll learn more. So yeah, I think it will change me because I'm going to learn more in the field. So yeah, I think it'll change me in a better way. I'm already on I always feel like I already operate with a moral compass, so I already feel like I'm treating people right, which is the biggest thing to me. If you aren't treating people right, that's the biggest thing you got to change.
Yeah.
So I feel like, all right, I'm already doing that all right. I'm not perfect, but so the only thing I'd want to change is, getting better, learning more about the nonprofit field and, something that's more structured, like as opposed to me doing the public speaking of my own before. So that's the change I would like to see, just learn more and just continuously get better and stronger. And my skills going out there speaking to the public and, just like we're both, we're both in positions where we're going to get better. So
That's
each
true.
time we do something like this, we do that. So
As my final question, how can people find more information and where to contact your organization?
well, we have our website, familyassist.org, and then also the Facebook page would be the same thing, Family Assistance Program. We're located, our community center on C Street, where the FAM spot is, anybody who wants to come by. FAM spot's open from kids 12 to 21, and they don't have to be enrolled in school. It's meant for a variety of kids. And we just actually opened the hours longer, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It was 12 to 8, but there's some kids that don't have anywhere to really go before that, so they're like, let's open the doors sooner for them and have them in there. So, and that's one of the nice things about being there too, kind of referencing back one of the questions, is having FAM spot back there, just hearing the kids back there playing video games, knowing like how needed that is for them. It just seems like they're playing video games, but they have it so bad elsewhere. So it's good to be around
You
that.
can be relaxed.
Yeah, and they offer a variety of classes there too at FAM Spot. Youth anger management, the drug and alcohol, the tutoring, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
They even have cooking classes on some days, teach them how to cook. It's a vital life skill.
Yeah.
A lot of people grow up, they just live off the fast food, so,
I think I'm going to have to
the tacos.
make a stop there.
Yeah, we're cooking, teach you how to make the tacos, man. We have the cooking classes, a variety of things. We have the playground in the back that's fenced off, but it's got a playground, 2 basketball courts, pretty much full court, just about. And then even a classic bongo drum set with 3 pieces.
That's
So,
cool.
a kid can learn to do that, get a rhythm going there. So, and again, that's located at 16857 C Street in Victorville. That's right off 7th Street, and about a block away from D Street, down there. So that is open, like I said, I believe 8 to 8 now, Monday through, no, sorry. Actually, can I read first my flyer back? I don't want to give anybody wrong information at all, because I realize I have the hours. Here we go, perfect. So yeah, it's open Tuesday through Saturday. It's closed Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
And yeah, so 12 to 21 are the ages, and Wi-Fi is back there, so if kids don't have Wi-Fi at home, can't do their homework, they can come
Always
in.
get entertained over there.
Yeah, snacks. So meant for a variety of reasons. They can come back there, just hang out, get away from things, do homework, do the classes. So that's one area for people to come by and check us out at. And then you can get a hold of me, any donations, community-related stuff that you need to get organized. I could be reached at Matt P, it's MATTP, at familyassist.org. That's my email. So I always try to get back to people as soon as possible. I'm doing a lot of the holiday donations right now, so if anybody wants to reach out about that, that'd be the person to contact. And then also, I'll give you the number. Should have held on to that one. So our number there is 760. I should know this by heart, right? 760-843-0701 is our phone number there. So,
Alrighty.
and then our Facebook page as well. So a lot of ways to reach out to us, and yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, I
Really
appreciate it,
man.
Edward, and thank you to Talion for having me out today. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you once again for Matthew coming out here and joining us today. If you want to check out our social media and other episodes, links in the description below.
Thank you.